If you've been watching my other wellness diaries, then you'll know that Pilates is one of my favorite ways to move my body. I probably started towards the end of 2023 getting into Pilates, and I started with Move with Nicole, and I'm still with her because this woman is amazing and I absolutely love all her workouts. Like, especially in 2024, I did it pretty much the whole year because that's what I wanted to focus on. I wanted to get a lot more better at it, and I think if you are looking for a Pilates instructor for at home, then Move with Nicole is definitely one of my favorite ones that I have tried because I just love the way she directs the movements. And she has taught me so much just through her videos, and I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate her and I love her. I definitely recommend her. So today's is just going to be a 25-minute express Pilates in moderate to intermediate, and I'm going to be using these ankle weights, which I think I've spoken about before in one of my other videos, and I love these. They're very light. You can use them on your arms and your legs, and I mostly use them on my legs. They are very light. I think they're only like 1 kg each, if even that. I don't remember, but they definitely add that extra resistance, which I love, and it does like add that extra challenge to your workouts because a lot of her workouts are equipment free, but you can always add in like hand weights and bands and little weights like this. So yeah, I just like to incorporate that stuff for myself every now and again if I want that extra push. So yeah, we'll just get into it. So that workout was very intense. Like I said, it was only 25 minutes. And I mentioned this before in my other videos that your workouts don't have to be like 40 minutes to an hour long to get a good effective workout in. I mean, look at me, my face is all red and it was only 25 minutes. It's more the intensity of it more than the time that you spend doing it. And obviously it's up to you how much you want to spend working out. Some days I really want to spend 45 minutes of working out and then extra workout later on. Some days I just want to do a 20-minute workout and I listen to my body and how I feel. And sometimes like I have more energy and I want to do a really intense workout, and other days I just want to do some very low intensity yoga and stretching because that's what my body needs and I know that's what it needs. So it's all just about listening to your body and knowing what it wants and what it needs, and yeah, just getting in tune with it, in touch with it. It's definitely building like that relationship with yourself because you are the most important person in your life that you need to take care of in order to be able to care and love others and be there for others as well. So you most importantly have to be there for yourself first and give yourself that love and give yourself that attention. Like once you've got your diet, your exercise and your mental health in check, you are unstoppable, and I'm telling you that right now. You can conquer anything. Hey, so I'm about to make myself some breakfast. Well, it's not really breakfast, it's going to be brunch because it's already 11 o'clock. I've had a late start to the day again. I woke up pretty early, but I just kind of did other things and I wasn't that hungry. And I'm gonna try making my own berry compote. I've never tried it before, so it'll be a first for me as well to go with my pancakes. So yeah, let's get to it. These are the ingredients that you will need. So just some plain flour, some salt, 1 egg, milk of your choice. I'm using goat's milk and they turn out really nice with goat's milk. Some olive oil, and obviously the berries for the compote. And there was one more thing that I forgot, which is some honey. I'm gonna use this one because that's what I've got to go in the compote to make it sweeter. So when it comes to the actual recipe, I don't follow one. I kind of just eyeball it, and I put like, I make it into a consistency that I want it, because I kind of like my pancakes quite thick, but obviously not too thick where they're like too doughy. But as you can see, like I use 1 egg and then I just start adding flour and mixing it in so that I don't use too much flour, and that's a tip that I learned from my mum. So first add in the flour before doing the milk, and then afterwards when you get to like a really thick consistency, then you can start adding a little bit of milk each time and just mixing it. Obviously it depends how many pancakes you want to make, because if you're making it for a big family, you're going to use a lot more than this and a lot more eggs and stuff. But it's just for me, and for me about 4 or 5 pancakes is enough, and I like to make like little mini ones, so I just kind of go by that, and I know each time how much to kind of make, I guess. This consistency is perfect for me. Like, it's not too thick but also not too runny. So you know it's time to flip when the edges of the pancake become like, they create this line. I don't know if you can see it. That's when I know it's ready to flip. These are the pancakes. As you can see, that one burnt a little bit. That was the last one, so I don't know what happened, but it doesn't matter. They still taste really good. Forgot to say you need to add in some lemon juice. So you can squish some of the berries to let the juices out, or you can leave chunks. As you can see, the raspberries completely disintegrated, which is quite nice as it adds like different textures. The blueberries are a little bit more stubborn, but I've been pressing on some of them and they have been going down. But other than that, it smells absolutely delicious, like amazing. I also got a new matcha to try. It's from Herbology. It's organic ceremonial Uji matcha, and I think I had it a couple of times now, and it is really, really delicious. You can taste the quality in this item, and it tastes it tastes amazing. So I'm gonna make that with some oat milk and yeah, some honey as well, because I haven't had it in a while, but it's really yummy. I'm actually so proud of what I just made. I think next time I'm gonna add less honey because it was a bit too sweet for me, but it was delicious regardless. It went so well with the pancakes, and I'm just enjoying my, what's this called again? Matcha. I think making your own stuff is so much better than buying it in shops, because literally that took me like, what, 5 minutes to do, and I only need like 3 ingredients. And also the same for like it goes for the same for the pancakes and the jam compote thing, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, and I feel like now I'm going to be doing that from now on. Instead of buying jam, I'm going to be making it at home, because it's so quick and easy, and you can make it yourself, and you know what goes in there. So yeah, that's why I prefer to eat like quite simple, straightforward, basic foods, because I know what's in there, and I like to know the ingredients that are in my food. I love how walnuts look like a brain. Like, they're good for your brain, I reckon. So I'm gonna eat them. So I'm trying to finish this book off, Persuasion by Jane Austen. And it's taken me forever. Like, it's not even a big book. I bought it a couple of weeks ago, and for some reason it's just taking me forever to finish. I've been reading like a chapter a day, and to be honest with you, I feel like I would have, why is the hair? I feel like I would have finished it in like a week, but I'm just not feeling it. It's a bit sad because I love the movie, and I feel like because I watched the movie, that's why my expectations were high. But then I was reading like some people said the movie was bad, and in my opinion it's like the other way around. I don't know if that's like something I can say because it is a classic literature. So, but I feel like we all have our opinions, and it's okay, like, not to like certain stuff that other people do. Like, that's just life. And don't get me wrong, like I love classic literature. There's like Leo Tolstoy, Alexander Dumas. I love all of those ones. With classic literature, it is quite intense, I feel like, sometimes. And this book is definitely one of them. I thought it'd be a light read, but it's not. And I feel like I'm glad I watched the film before I read the book, as it made a lot more sense to me. Otherwise, I would have been very confused as to what was going on. But nonetheless, I've only got 2 chapters left, so hopefully I will finish it in this week, and then I'll be moving on to another book. I also think, like, when it comes to books, you need to go in with a mindset of a really open mind, because you never know what it's going to be like, especially if you don't really know what the story is about, and if you're actually going to enjoy it. Because like I've said before, I really enjoy reading all kinds of books, and I don't limit myself to any type of genre or any type of topic, as I find everything quite interesting, and I feel like it's quite an important thing to do in life, to read about everything that you can, even if it's not something that you might particularly enjoy or be interested in. I just feel like that's how you find stuff that you're interested in, by reading and doing things that you never really thought about reading or doing. So yeah, but regardless, that is my little review of this book. I'm not sure if it's just me, and maybe I've just grown out of the whole classic literature phase, but I don't know. I've got Crime and Punishment to read, which I tried reading a few years back, and I just could not get, even through the first, I think it was through the first chapter, I couldn't get through. So I really want to push myself and challenge myself and try and read that one, because I just feel like it's important to put it's important to do things that challenge you, of course, to help yourself grow and stuff, but I also feel like it's important to do stuff that bores you and doesn't interest you, because I feel like it just builds your brain. I don't know, like, I'm not a psychologist or anything, but I genuinely think like doing things that you don't enjoy helps you build your character and your brain, because there's many things that I never enjoyed doing first off, and then I feel like I conditioned myself to like them because I kept doing them. Like, you know, it's all just repetition, really. The things that you focus on will grow, I guess. And if you want to build a good, healthy habit, it's the same as that. Like, first of all, you're not going to enjoy it. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard work, and you're going to want to give up. But you have to persist. persist until it becomes part of your life. And then it will just be like opening your eyes or blinking, you know. I love how life works, honestly. Like, this is when I start thinking about this stuff, and it really, really boggles my brain. But it's also so fun. Like, life is so fun, right? Just go through all the ups and downs and just, you know, find yourself through it all. Figure things out. That's where all the fun lies, I think. Since I'm having like a pretty chill day at home, I'm going to oil my hair, and I like to use this L'Oreal Elvive miracle oil, and it's lovely and it smells really nice. But I like to put it in my hair before I wash it, and just like to sit in for a couple of hours, because it just makes it like really soft and smooth and silky and shiny. I don't know what else. And I also like to use it after I wash my hair. I just do like one pump and then put it in my ends to kind of tame the frizz and stuff. I really like to get into the roots and just like do like a rough massage, I guess, just to stimulate my scalp, help with hair growth. And yeah, you can obviously use like natural oils, which I sometimes do. I use like castor oil, but I find it a bit too thick. Like, it's way too thick for my hair, and it's just a nightmare to wash out. So I stick with this one, and it's been working fine. And yeah, I just do like really intense. And then I also pull on my hair, because that's supposed to like stimulate hair growth as well. And I don't know if it works, but doing it up, like with your hair upside down, helps with blood flow as well. So yeah, I like to do this for a few minutes every time before I wash my hair, and it just feels really good. And then I just brush it through. Always start at the ends, because that's where most of the knots are, and you don't want to be pulling on your hair. Just brush it through, and then the oils will spread all the way to the ends as well. And you can obviously add more if you've got more hair. And then I just like to put my hair up in a bun so that it's not in the way and it can absorb better. And to be honest with you, like when I use this oil, it doesn't make my hair look that greasy, it just makes it look really shiny. So sometimes I use that to get like sleek buns and ponytails. But it just really depends. Yeah. I just got it up in a bun, slicked back, and let that sit for a few hours before I go and wash it. To wash my hair, I use this Elvive Dream Length Restoring Shampoo and this conditioner, which is quite rich, but I do love it. So I use these two to wash my hair. So I'm just gonna finish off the evening here with dinner, and we have like a stew with rice, I guess. But yeah, I'm so excited because I love beef stew. So I've got some rice, beef, celery, carrots, and lots of lovely seasonings.